So we're just looking at the Dow Jones chart at the moment, and things have been looking a bit difficult with all the geopolitical chaos that's been happening around the world. So where does that kind of leave us market-wise? So let's just have a quick look at what are the safe levels and kind of what are we actually looking at. So this is just a 4-hour chart on the Dow Jones, and judging by this chart, I would say we have an impulse that has ended over here, and this whole thing has all been part of a corrective move, which is still ongoing. So what kind of move are we actually looking at? Let's just break it down one at a time. So the way I see it, we're looking at an ABC with an extended B wave, where you've got A wave coming here in 3, you've got the B wave back up in 3, and we're looking at a decline of wave C happening, which we're still currently in the middle of. That has to come down in 5 waves. So we're still kind of working that out. Just gonna make this a little bigger. There you go. So to go into the subwaves, for example, as we say, each impulse has an impulse within it. So a big impulse like this, which would be labeled a 1, for example, will still have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, each component of the A wave and the B wave has an ABC in it, and the C waves comes down in 5 waves. So if this is where the impulse ended, you've got A, B, C, but on a smaller time frame. And again, you've got an A, B, C. We now need to just count out 5 waves going down to mark C. So I'm just going to use the path tool for now. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be your first wave, like so. Actually, it would be here, and your second wave would be here. Your third wave is still going, somewhat like this. Your fourth wave would go like that, maybe, and you would end up here. This is how it would kind of play out. So to mark, okay. This is the kind of structure we're looking at the moment. Let me just quickly have a look if CN's here. You might get a pullback depending on how steep the fall is. That comes anywhere between 47,493 to 47, even here, 935. But that pullback is a sell for a lower target that'll break the low that is created now this week. So keep that in mind. And this structure kind of holds true as long as this low stays intact. Below this line, the count changes. We would then be looking at a much deeper correction, which we'll have to kind of study, because in the sense, if this point here breaks, That's the fourth wave breaking down, and that would mean we're looking at a correction of this entire rise, which would be much steeper as opposed to just a correction of this impulse. So that low here, 45,741, that is your dead stop loss for this entire scenario. And the minute this point breaks, you can forget about the Dow Jones being in a bullish space. It's all downhill from there. Then every rise becomes a sell. So at the moment, we're going with this structure where we're looking at this being a B, and C finishing somewhere around here. Maybe just have a quick look. Yep, around the 78% mark is where it should finish. Maybe breach that by a tad, but the minute this point goes, the structure does not hold true anymore, and it's a much bigger correction to watch out for. But until this point is holding, this seems to be the most likely scenario, so let's just stick to this and see how it goes. Thanks.